Today I'm going to talk to you about a few more things you need to know about moving to Miami, part 3, and I'm going to get started right now. Hey everyone, my name is Jamey Prezzi. I'm a real estate agent in Miami and Miami Beach, and today I'm going to talk to you about a few more things you need to know about moving to Miami. But first, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button so you never miss another update. I do put out new videos every week. Also, use the link in my information box and download our free guide today. Okay, let's get started. So one of the first things that you need to know about moving to our area and buying a property is you have to be very careful about the AC unit in that property. It's not advisable to leave the AC up really high when you leave town. You really need to make sure that you leave it around 78 and keep the windows down and keep things tight and cool throughout the year, even when you are here. I know that a lot of people who are not from here, they like to open up the windows and enjoy the breeze outside. But if you do that at the same time that the AC unit is on, you can actually really cause a lot of damage to the AC unit and create a mold issue inside of the property. So make sure that you hire a really good AC vendor to guide you throughout the year. Make sure that you get it serviced properly and keep the AC on at least 78. I know people, they don't understand why we like to live in a nice, hot and humid environment and then we keep the AC on all the time. It's because we have a lot of humidity and you have to keep the AC on to prevent mold growth in the AC unit and throughout the property. Next, just know that we do have a lot of traffic. We are a big city with huge highway systems throughout, and at different times during the day we can have a lot of traffic, and it really depends on where you live and where you're commuting back and forth to work. Now, obviously with COVID, a lot of people are not commuting back and forth to work right now, but ultimately I'm sure things will slowly get back to where people are doing that more and more. So you have to make sure that you have a good plan on where you're living and commuting every day. What is your daily activities? Do you have to run children to school? Do you have activities after work? Like, what is going on every day that could create a hassle for you if you are not a person who likes to commute? What I always recommend is that before you buy in a particular neighborhood, drive that neighborhood back and forth to work or your daily activities at different times of the day so that you can really prepare for the commute in those high traffic times. We are not big commuters and we are not big on traffic, so we really plan a lot of our life and activities and where we work around where we live, and then we also plan for activities on those off-peak hours of traffic times. Next, it's very important to know that one building can have very different real estate markets in terms of pricing. For instance, we live in a building that is on the west side of Miami Beach. This building has one market of units that face west and one market of units that face east. And in this building, these are two very different markets with two different price points. And that can go through every single building throughout the city based on the location of that property in the building. So if you're looking at a building and you're hyper-focused on a certain line of that building, like for instance the 08 line, the 02 line, the 04 line, it's very important to know that within one building you can have very different real estate markets in terms of pricing. This can also apply to single-family homes, especially single-family homes that are located on the water. We have a lot of different waterfront type of properties. For instance, there are properties that have open bay access and open bay city views, and then there are other waterfront properties that are located on a canal behind maybe a fixed bridge where boats cannot get in and out very easily. So just know that as you're looking at real estate, it's very important in our area to work with someone who's experienced, who can guide you on those types of properties so that you understand what is what. It's very important for people to know that we have a lot of parks and recreational community centers throughout our city. My son is playing a lot of soccer these days, and we do a lot of tournaments throughout the week, and I am just always amazed at the park systems that we have throughout our city. There are a lot of different activities that these parks and recreation systems plan throughout the year, so it's just something to take advantage of of because we like to be outside and enjoy our outside spaces. There's a lot to know about moving to our beautiful city. If you have more questions, we're always here to be a resource for you, and I will see you soon.